Sheldon Cooper presents Fun with Flags. In the Separation Oscillation, Sheldon begins his Fun with Flags episode with a serious announcement. You may notice that I'm holding a remote control. That's because my camera person and co-host, Amy Farrah Fowler, has chosen to end her relationship with me and sighs a breath of disappointment. Then continues, I'm going to pause here to let that sink in. However, Amy is watching Sheldon on a podcast. Sheldon picks up 2 flags saying, then the Czech Republic says to Slovakia, I don't think you understand how being broken up works. And Amy opens her mouth with an angry shock. Sheldon continues with his dialogues. Can you believe that? You would think that the Czech Republic would be trying to hold on to what it has, given that it's not as young as it used to be. And I don't see any other countries lining up to invade its southern borders. Though no such thing actually happened in the history, Sheldon had cooked up these lines to infuriate Amy. Sheldon continues, let's talk about the time Moldova made Romania a birthday cake and Romania said it tasted good even though it didn't. And yet Romania gets dumped. Amy reaches his apartment and shouts at Sheldon, how dare you go on the internet and say mean things about me and compare my genitalia to part of Czechoslovakia? Amy also wants him to take down the video and slams the door at Sheldon's face while leaving. Sheldon smiles shiftily, saying, she watched it, and I'm going to get that girl back. In the Champagne Reflection, the finale of Fun with Flags begins with highlights of previous episodes where Amy had appeared in a kangaroo costume for the Australian flag. Another highlight shows both of them were on a beach with 1980s costumes talking about beach warning flags where Sheldon tells Amy, stop looking at my legs, as she kept looking at his feet instead of the camera. The highlight also shows Sheldon is dressed as Betsy Ross to debunk her myth. Amy asked Betsy about her work, to which Sheldon replied in a high-pitched voice, I have no idea, because the story of me sewing the first American flag is unsupported poppycock. Amy asks again, then who did sew it? Sheldon replies in that same tone, don't ask me, I'm just a simple seamstress whose descendants are out to make a quick buck. LeVar Burton is back at the finale of Fun with Flags, where he has agreed to show up on the condition that Sheldon will erase his contact information in his presence. Sheldon shows LeVar the episode where he had dressed up as George Washington Carver with a black face as a tribute to the Black History Month. As Leonard found that to be very racist, he asked LeVar's opinion about it. LeVar Burton was offended by the video and in his utter horror exclaimed, oh, hell no. Sheldon thought Burton was disagreeing with Leonard, so he said on the camera, you heard him, Leonard. No, it's not racist, because he had this impression that LeVar was approving it, which was not the case in reality.